Okay, well I've been playing with this thing for a few minutes. So have a look at this. This is a kind of material. Some women may know what it is. Most men probably might not have seen it. Unless you've been in the Mardi Gras. The idea behind this was to basically create a dish shape. And, you know, the idea being that I have literally got 4 meters of reflective surface area. This was originally 2 meters and I cut it in half and joined it in the middle. Oh gosh, it's getting warm there. Just get a blast from the focal point there. But all the same, I've been farting around for a long time with, guess who, little Mr. Kettle, and blooming hopeless. Now, part of the good thing about this, as you can probably see it right now, is it moves with the wind, which isn't terribly good, but it is not destroyed by the wind, you know, because it's sort of like a netting sort of material, which is in between all the squares, and then, you know, a bit of wind can pass through, it can flex, but it won't destroy it. And, you know, the best part of all, you can literally roll this up like a sausage and pull your 2 stakes out of the ground. You undo that and you slide your rod out. That's a little bit pushed into the ground there. And then, you know, throw those in the back of your car. It's 1.25 tall, but they've got to be 2.5 apart. But it doesn't seem to work, and I think it is basically because of the width is not very big. So you've got to have a dish shape, and this is like a solar trough that's massive, but only, you know, like 14 inches long or something, you know what I'm saying? Like and it just doesn't seem to be cutting it. The other funny thing I noticed with all these is you always expect the focal point is going to be like right in the middle, like, you know, but it never is. It's always right down low somewhere. Yeah, the focal point's about there. So the focal point's about a foot off it. And I also noticed that with the other dish one. Gee, that is a warm focal point. Yeah, but all the same, you know, the water isn't even getting as warm as my 40-inch dish that I had the other day. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, this thing may be real big, but it can't outdo a 40-incher. I mean, what hope you know, a 40-inch on a cloudy day, what hope you got, you know, when this is a big banger on a sunny day. So I think this whole idea of just having a strip isn't really, just doesn't happen, you know. You got to have a whole dish, or just forget it. But this is very interesting material all the same. It is not cheap at all, but I mean, it's super reflective. Look, you can see my fingers in it. No problems. You can see the fingernails. You can even see the little sores and the you know, wrinkles from my joints and everything in this material. So it's very reflective, but it's also damn near impossible to sew. You pretty much got to hand sew it. But, you know, I can do things like this where I literally can put a rod through the middle of it. And this gives me a few ideas for making one that may have, you know, 6, 8, 12 segments, probably more like, you know, 12 segments. And basically I've already got some of these rods bent to, and I can bend more to a curved shape, and then you'll be able to put it on like a big pizza slice of this stuff. So I'll get like giant pizza slices of this with these rods, and then just sort of thread them on, you know, and then you can have a whole dish sort of held reasonably tight like a tent. So that may be another future idea, but all the same, this material, whoa, Mylar is realistically cheap. This stuff is sort of a ridiculous price. So yeah, that may be something that I venture into if I get a job again or something like that.